Welcome students once again in a grammar class. Today in grammar we are going to learn about new chapter, that is lesson number 9, the preposition. Now already you have learned about preposition in your lower class. Now what is preposition? Now preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation to some other words in a sentence. Means a preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relation in which one person or thing stands to another person or thing. So let's see some examples. The first example, the flowers are in the vase. So where are the flowers? In the vase. So in shows the relation between the flowers and the vase. The books are on the table. Where are the books? On the table. So on shows the relation between the books and the table. The cat is under the table. Where is the cat? Under the table. So under shows the relation between a cat and the table. Don't write with a pen. Now here with is also a preposition. Don't write with a pen. Rohit is standing between Riya and Priya. So where is Rohit standing? Rohit is standing between Riya and Priya. Between means in the middle. He is standing in the between. So Rohit is standing between Riya and Priya. Bring a glass of water for me. For is also a preposition. Mohit is going to school. The tree is in front of the house. Where is the tree? In front of the house. Tuesday comes after Monday. When Tuesday comes? After Monday. Can I sit beside you? Beside is near. Can I sit beside you? Close. Can I sit beside you? The fan is over the boy's head. So where is the fan? Over the boy's head. Over the boy's head there is a fan. The little boy is standing in front of car. Where is the boy standing? In front of car. So these the words we saw, all the prepositions of place, whatever words we saw, and they tell where the people or things are. They are known as prepositions of place. Now here we can see where is the bird. The bird is, where is the bird? Under the tree, on the tree, in the cage, between the flowers. So all these things it's showing the position of a bird. Today we are going to learn about preposition of place and preposition of time. So let's start with the preposition of place. So these are the words that will come in preposition of place: at, on, in, over, under, above, below, behind, in front of, beside, between, among, across, near, beyond, upon, towards, and so on. Now behind, in front of, near. Now behind and in front of are opposite positions, and near suggests that something is close by. Near means close by, and behind and in front of are opposite positions. Let's see some example about behind. The dog is behind the fence. So where is the dog? Behind the fence. You can see look at the picture where it is behind. The child was behind the tree. So where is the child? Behind, at the back. The performers were waiting behind the curtain. Look at the picture. Where are the performers? They are waiting behind the curtain. Let's see. In front of means ahead. The cat was in front. Where is the cat? The cat was in front of the fire. Where is the cat? In front of the fire. Where is the cat in the second picture? The cat is in front of the box. Now in the third picture, the dog. Where is the dog? The dog is in front of the house. So in front of, when we are using in front of, when it is ahead. Now let's see some near means close by. The cat is near the gift box. The ball is near the box. The chair is near the table. So where the cat? Near the gift box. Where the ball? Near the box. Where the chair? Near the table. Let's see some more example of preposition among and between. Now between is used with two things and among is used when there are more than two things. So let's see some example among between of between. The flower is between. Look at the first picture. Where is the flower? The flower is between the two boxes. Go to the next picture. The number 5. Where is the number 5? The number 5 is between the number 4 and 6. Now next picture. Between. Where is the house? Where is an outhouse? Between the two trees. Yes. So between is used when there are two things or two person, we can say. Let's go to among. Among is used when there are more than two things or more person. So the teddy bear is among. Now here among means more. So where is the teddy bear? Teddy bear is among the all toys. Teddy bear is among the toys. There is an outhouse among the trees. There is an outhouse among the trees. Miss Shah is my favorite teacher among all the teachers. So here we are showing among means more than two. Now preposition on. Now have you heard the poem when you were small? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Do you remember this poem? Yes, when we were small we heard this poem. Even we learned this poem. So Humpty Dumpty where sat? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. This is Humpty Dumpty. So where he sat? On a wall. Where is the book? The book is on the table. Where is the apple? The apple is on the chair. So these are the preposition on, which shows the position of a person, animal or thing. Let's see some more example of preposition over. Preposition over means a position above something. Yes, to show position of being above. That is called preposition. It is showing the position above. Suppose the airplane flew over the hills. Yes, now here preposition over means a position showing above or somebody or non-living thing. Now here let's see the first example. The ball passed over. First the ball was here. Then it passed over the box. The ball passed over the box. Now the dog is jumping over the fence. The dog is jumping over the fence. This is a scene of bridge over the river. This is a scene of bridge over the river. So position over to show position of being above. Let's see, go to the next example. Preposition under. Now preposition under means a position or place below something. The dog is sleeping under. Where is the dog? The dog is sleeping under the table. Where is the dog? Under the table. Yes. Where is the man? The man is lying under the tree. He is resting under the tree. Now where are the creatures? There are many creatures who lives under the water. So the dog is sleeping under the table. The man is under the tree. There are many creatures under the water. So under means a position or place below something. Let's go to the next preposition, below. Now preposition below means at or to a lower place than a living or a non-living thing. Now you can see the kid is looking for fish below the water. They live in the apartment below us. The water was flowing below the mountain. So it's showing the lower place than a living thing. Now we go to the above sentence. Now preposition above means a position or a place higher than something. Now suppose look at the first example, sofa, the mirror and the sofa. So where is the mirror? Mirror is above the sofa. This is a sofa and is above the sofa. Where is the picture? This is a cot and above the cot there is a picture. This is a clock and where is the clock? Clock is hanging above the door. So again we can say the mirror is above the sofa, the picture is above the cat, the clock is hanging above the door. Means above means a position or a place higher than something. Now into, when we use word into, when it is showing a movement to go inside something. Into we are using when to show movement to go inside something. Now first picture you can see come into the house. It is showing a movement to go inside the house. Now next picture you can see he dived into a pool. So it is showing a movement to go inside the pool. Yes, so he dived into a pool. He threw the letter into the fire. So it is again showing the movement to go inside the fire. So he threw the letter into the fire. So into we are using to show movement to go inside something. Let's go to the next preposition at. Now at we are using when for particular position, place or address. I stay at home. It is showing a particular place. She always visits her sister at workplace or at work. It is also a place. Look at that man. Here also we are saying it is we are showing a position, yes, for looking somebody. So it's, I stay at home. She always visits her sister at work. Look at that man. So at we are using for particular position, place or address. Now in. Now when we use in, when we are talking about to show position of being inside, or when we are referring to a large land areas, towns, countries, at that time we are using a preposition in. Again I would like to say in we are using to show position of being inside or to refer to large land areas, towns or countries. Oranges are popular in Nagpur. So in Nagpur. Now Nagpur is a town. It's a city. In Nagpur. Several balloons are floating in the sky. Now sky is very big area. So in the sky. I am in the room. In the room it is showing to it show position of being inside. So I am in the room. So in is a preposition of place here. Now towards. Now when we are using towards to show movement towards a place or a goal. If you want something we are moving towards. We want to go somewhere we are moving towards that place. Suppose we are walking towards the park. Now we are walking towards the park. We want to reach the park, so we are walking towards the park. The girl is walking towards her room. Now this girl is going to her room. So she is walking towards her room. Now the puppies, they want to reach their goal. So the puppies are running towards the bone. The puppies are running towards the bone. Let's see some more example of preposition through. Now when we are using through to show movement from one side to another. Yes, from one end to another. A dog. Look at the first example. A dog chases another dog through the tunnel. Go to the next picture. Poplio jumps over the hoop. Then we can see the third picture. The cat runs through the wall. Now here, through the wall, it is just showing the movement from one side to another. The car is moving through the tunnel. So at that time we are using the word preposition through. Let's go to the next preposition with. Now preposition with is used in different ways. Now in here these sentences we can see the word with is used to making use of. Now Tanya is painting with a brush. With the help of brush she is painting a picture. So with. Garv is eating with fork and knife. He is using fork and knife. So Garv is using fork and knife. Tanya is using a brush to paint. Sheila is washing her hands with soap. She is using soap. So with here is used as a preposition, means we are using that thing. Now in these sentences with means together with somebody in a company. So Saira is playing with Tanya. Ajay is going for a picnic with his family. The cows are grazing with sheep. So in this sentence we showed with means with somebody. Now let's start with preposition of time. So these are the words that we are going to use for preposition of time: at, on, in, by, since, for, from. Here I will show some example about in. First we saw in when we are using in a place. Now here in we are using for a period of time, months, years, seasons. Now let's see some example. Betty goes swimming in July. Now here we have used in for months. I went on holiday to Kolkata in 2008. Now here in I have used for years. People go to the beach in summer. Now here in I have used for season. Dinner will be ready in about 25 minutes. Now here in I have used for a length of time. Life was different in the 19th century. So we have used the in for centuries. So again I would like to say in we are using for a period of time, months, years, seasons. Let's see some more example. Anna goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Now at we are using for a particular time reference. Be here at 8 p.m. Go to school at 7 o'clock. So all these at when we are talking for a particular time. Anna goes to bed at 10 o'clock. So it's a particular specific time has been given. I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. So here also at 6 o'clock specific time. We exchange gifts at Christmas. Now even we are using at for holiday periods. I am not talking about one Christmas only on the Christmas day. No, I am talking about the season, the period of time, the full week, that is called at Christmas. So the period of time, holiday periods, we exchange gifts at Christmas. Let's see some few more examples of preposition. We celebrate Independence Day on 15th August. Now on we saw for place also. Even on we are using for time also. So on we are using for a specific day as well as date. So we celebrate Independence Day on 15th August. Here a specific date is been given. I usually go shopping on Saturday. So again here week has been given on Saturday. My holiday starts on October 28th. We always go for a holiday on Independence Day. So here a specific date and day has been given. At that time I will use the preposition of time on. Now again some example with in. I told you in for a period of time, months, years, seasons. Now grandma will arrive in the first week of May. Here again a specific time has been given. We visit our friends at the end of the week. So again at I have used for a particular time reference. Now so again I will lay parts of the day we are using in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. But for night we are using at night. And we are using on plus day plus part of the day. Let's have a party on Saturday at night. So here I am using on the day Saturday and at night. It's a part. Our flight leaves early on Monday morning. So again here it's a part of the day. So here we are using like this way the preposition on. Then from, since, for. Now from and since denote a point of time. For denotes a period of time. Now first, it has been raining since morning. Since means to show how long back something happened and still happening now. Means raining it has been started so long back and still continue. So since we are using to show how long back something happened and is still happening now. Now we will be flying for nearly 2 hours. Now for we are using to show length of period. At that time I will use preposition of time for. This is my school timetable for the next week. So again here I am using the for to show length of period. Her visit will extend from Monday to Thursday. Now from can be used with all time. So her visit will extend from Monday to Thursday. Hope you all have understood this chapter. Have a good day. Thank you.